Hello everyone and welcome to episode 14 of our mini lap around Australia. We are now in August and are on our way to Winton. We stopped in Caulfield for morning tea and a little look around. There's not much of a town, just a rest area where you can free camp, a pub, probably a couple of houses and a racetrack. We were driving through here on a Friday and they were having a race meet the next day. We did contemplate staying for the races but decided to keep going to stick with our schedule. The free camp spot there, just across the road from the pub. As it was early morning, the pub wasn't open yet, but they did allow us to go in and have a look. No drinking was done. When we arrived at Winton, our first port of call was the musical fence. And here is John having a good crack at it. They also had other musical instruments made out of junk, spare parts, and whatever else they could find. Very creative. And here I am having a bad crack at the drums. But I had fun. Qantas Airlines was established in Winton in 1920. Did a drive through town and checked out Arno's Wall, which is made of rock and concrete, and lots of other items like a sewing machine, hand basin, vehicle parts, and lots of other stuff. Even a typewriter and a motorcycle. We free camped about 5 kilometres out from Winton at a nice lake called Longreach. The next day we went and checked out Bladensburg Homestead and Shearing Shed. It is the original homestead of the Bladensburg Sheep Station, located within what is now the Bladensburg National Park. The old staff quarters. This is where the kitchen and the amenities were. And this used to be the meat house. We saw some brolgers. And now we are exploring the old shearing shed. We then had a relaxing afternoon at camp with another gorgeous sunset and Richard making a choc chip damper in the camp oven. Yum! We are now on our way from Winton to Longreach. We camped at Apex Park Bush Camp, which cost $10 per night and is about 5 kilometres out from Longreach. There is a great barbecue area with picnic tables overlooking the Thompson River. Qantas Airlines moved from Winton to Longreach in 1921, as it was more central and a more suitable location. They have a great museum about Qantas, which is definitely worth seeing. We loved every minute of it. A display of the 747 upper deck lounge. They have a plane simulator, which of course Richard had to have a go on. And lots of other items relating to the airline system. A display of the old uniforms going back to when they first started. They still have the original Qantas hangar that was constructed in 1921, with more stuff to look at. Also worth checking out in Longreach is the old Stockmans Hall of Fame. This is a museum which pays tribute to pioneers of the Australian outback, and it also dedicates to Australian stockmen who have shown bravery and courage. They also had a guy there demonstrating how they make leather whips. Very interesting. This is a video of the most famous rodeo bull associated with Longreach, called Chainsaw. He was a champion of the rodeo circuit between 1987 to 1994. Bucking off over 500 riders. They also have an Outback Stockman's live show showcasing the skills and traditions of the stockman. It was an amazing show and very well done. They gave a demonstration on how they train the horses to withstand the whips.
Say when we scare the horse, we should stop what we're doing straight away. Okay, but she to put the energy where she wants it. That's why she uses those sort of whips, because she can put the energy a little bit clearer where she actually wants to guide the horse to go. And you'll notice that what we call the inside ear, which is the closest ear to Kelly, that will always be honed back towards her. Okay, the whole esky back, Juddy, would be really good if you could bring the whole lot back, mate. Quite often you'll find, ladies and gentlemen, the strongest relationship you'll ever have is with your stock horse. Come on, Juddy. Come on, mate, over here. Juddy. Come on, mate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give that a very big round of applause.
And also a demonstration on how the sheepdogs round up the sheep.
Stock back towards us. So if you watch Meg's always trying to get on the other side of the mob, always bringing them back towards where I am.
Got to meet one of the stars of the show. The next day we went back to the Qantas Museum to do the business class tour, which is a 90-minute guided tour exploring the iconic aircrafts, including the Douglas DC-3, Catalina flying boat, the Lockheed Super Constellation, the Boeing 707 and the Boeing 747. It was a great tour and well worth doing. We got to check out the inside of the Boeing 707. No, for the wood. We also got to check out the inside of the Boeing 747. Qantas retired its last 747 in July 2020. Even the upper deck lounge. The pilot's sleeping quarters and the cockpit. They even had seating on the lower level at the nose of the plane. Not long after leaving Longreach, we saw this passenger train heading to Longreach from Brisbane. Queensland have these cool signs with a trivia question every now and then to help with fatigue. This question is: alpha water flows into which dam? There is always a hint, but it appears someone has stolen this one. And then the answer, which in this case is the Burdekin Falls Dam. There is a bit of distance between them, so you can try and work out the answer. We have arrived in a town called Sapphire, which is a sapphire mining town, and now one of my favourite places. Having a good old scratch there. Saw lots of camels. The caravan park is really nice, with a great barbecue area and a communal fire pit. We tried our hand in sapphire fossicking by buying a bucket of dirt for $20. We had so much fun and we are now addicted. And here are the sapphires I found. How cool is that? We also did an underground mine tour. It was very interesting and the guide was very informative. These are drill marks from the miners when they're looking for the sapphires. This machine brings the dirt from the mine below, gives it a shake to separate the sapphires from the dirt. The day we were leaving Sapphire, they had their Jewel of the Gemfields Festival. It's quite big and was quite interesting. We drove through a town called Emerald and stopped to check out their heritage listed railway station, which was opened in 1879. Very nice. We free camped at this gorgeous spot called Virgin Rock Campsite, which is about 3 kilometres north of Springshaw. The rocks are lit up at night by a floodlight. Very pretty. Next day was just a day of driving, and we stopped in a town called Banana for lunch. I will let you read the plaque on how the town got its name. We then got to a town called Cracow and camped next to the Heritage Centre for a donation only. There are a few powered sites and a big area for unpowered. Cracow is pretty much a ghost town with lots of abandoned homes and shops, but a few people do still live here. And the pub still operates. So of course, I had a nice glass of wine. And it has the resident chicken. We are now checking out the Boolboonda Tunnel, which is an old railway tunnel, 192 metres long, and the longest unsupported tunnel in the southern hemisphere. You'll definitely need a torch if you want to walk through it. Okay. And there are lots of bats flying around. The tunnel is now used for pedestrians and also vehicles to drive through. Tonight we are free camping at a rest area just out of a town called Winton. Not a big town, but we also have a town in Western Australia called Winton. Saw this gorgeous Australian king parrot. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the next episode.